Assalamualaikum and good evening to me, Dr. Subarna and all friends. Today, my name is FaiezdIzzudin. I'm going to present about the self-healing concrete. And if you guys have any question or any curiosity that you guys want to ask, please ask after this presentation. Okay, next. Right, so this is my contents, the introduction, the problem with concrete, the relevance of self-healing concrete industry, how does it work, the disadvantages of self-healing concrete, the conclusion, and the Q&A session. Right, next. So, self-healing concrete, what is it actually? So, self-healing concrete is actually the healing factor of the concrete, which it can produce by itself by the combination of the bacteria, the water, and the air that's presuming inside the cracks of the concrete. So the mechanism how it can work, I will be explained after the next step. Next. So as a civil engineer, we all have problems regarding the problems inside the concrete, the highways, the hydraulics. So in terms of concrete, we have the low tensile strength, the cracking of concrete. So how we counter the low tensile strength? We're using the reinforced concrete, which is the steel. The problem is, even if you're using the steel, it will also crack by the combination of the shear and the force at the outside of the force. And the cracking of concrete, how we'll encounter that is by healing using the measurement that's usually the civil engineers. But if you're using the usual civil engineers, you will using money and time. So of course we want to reduce all these factors. Next. So the relevance of the self-healing concrete industry is, firstly, is saving money. Of course, if the concrete is cracking, we will need some amount of money to repair the concrete, saving the environment. By using the cement, we actually reducing 5 to 7% of cement, which also, if we doesn't use concrete that much, we can reduce the carbon dioxide all around the environment. So last but not least, it can last up to 200 years. This is very major aspect why we need self-healing concrete, because normal concrete which is cracked, it can last 30 to 40 years, the maximum years. So next. So how does it work? Alright. Right, this is the 5 steps that usually happen in the normal concrete, which is cracks occur and how the water will get into the crack. So the reaction between the chemicals inside the cracks will activate the bacteria inside. So the name of the bacteria is calcite crystals, which is the bacteria will produce limestone, and the limestone will cover all the cracks, and it can heal by itself 3 weeks at the maximum time. So the cracks will be filled naturally. How it will produce, the reaction force can be applied in the environment. Next. Okay. As you guys can see, this is the results, how the cracks have been healed. So this is the before and after. This is at the front. So this is the limestone and bacteria, how it reacts between the concrete. All the field will be filled with the limestone. Next. So of course nothing is perfect, right? So the disadvantages of the bacteria is because the bacteria wouldn't survive in the harsh condition and manufacture concrete. So that's why we use the very powerful bacteria, which is the bacteria that produces spores, it has a very good in terms of toughness. It can last to 100 years, which is the best for spores and bacteria that is already here. So 3 types of bacteria that we are using, which is the Bacillus coni, Bacillus ilfa, and the Bacillus perfuni. The best of them is Bacillus ilfa, which is that can produce limestone at the fastest in amount of time. So spore forming bacteria are used as a tick. The thickness of the spore, the better of the limestone that we are using. Wall of spore can withstand huge stress, which means it can lasting in the high amount of infrastructure like underground water, hydraulics, and also the infrastructure of a building. Next. So that's the conclusion. So self-healing concrete is a very relevant in our industry because we never know how much amount of money we can save by using self-healing concrete. Maybe around 10,000 to 10 million of ringgit we can reduce, and the importance of for construction and environment industry in the future because it can relate with the environment. Because if you're using the self-healing concrete comparing to the conventional concrete, maybe it will produce the carbon dioxide 5 to 7%, and also it will give a very good effect in our industry in the future. Thank you. So right, the sample of self-healing concrete, calcite crystals. It is basically on the combination of the Bacillus pseudophilus and the Bacillus halodurans. So this is the chemical that we are using in the lab. So the sample of this concrete. This is the surface of the self-healing concrete. That's all for me. Thank you.